So I just want to come on here and make a short, sweet little video about Nicki Minaj's Twitter rant over the sale, over her debuting at number 2 on the Billboard charts. So Nicki took to Twitter. I knew it was going to happen. She took to Twitter and started complaining that Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott were promoting Astroworld, his album that is number 1 again on the album charts this week. She's mad because she debuted at number 2 and saying that Travis Scott sold merch and bundles with his physical copy of his CD, but she did the same thing. Her fans have been waiting for this album, and honestly, it's her fans' fault that she did not debut at number 1. No one else's fault except for her fault and her fans' fault. I just feel like if you're a fan of someone, if you have a huge following, they'll buy your music. I don't know if the music wasn't there, if it wasn't just catching like her last albums have. I don't know what it was, but honestly, like, I think she sold 70,000 or 80,000 physical copies of her album, which is significantly low compared to 375,000 the Pink Friday did in its first week. And I think the Pink print did like 190,000 pure albums in its first week. It's just sad. I just feel like Nicki Minaj is so narcissistic. She feels like she's entitled and everyone owes her like something. And you can see it just on her rant on Twitter about this whole thing about Spotify, about Travis Scott, Kylie Jenner, about Billboard, about just everything. It's like, Nicki, you're already an established artist. You've made history. Like, what else do you want? Your albums are not always going to debut at number 1. You didn't freak out when the Pink print debuted at number 2 in 2014. So what's the issue now? I think the issue is because she knows she's not selling like she used to sell. Her upcoming tour with Future isn't selling like it should be selling, or at least to her standards. Which is why I feel she bundled the album, the tour. Plus, she's giving away like Tidal subscriptions and Sprint cell phone plans. It's a whole mess. Like, she did all of this hard work, and it did not pay off. And now she's pissed. And honestly, it's her fault, and it's her fans' fault. They didn't buy the music. She promoted it. Honestly, she promoted it like a brand new artist would promote their music, but no one cared, and she just needs to get over it. I haven't listened to the album in its entirety. I have watched Zachary Campbell's reaction video, and I agree pretty much with what he had to say about the album. Yeah, it's just a sad case. I mean, Chun-Li was a decent single, Bed flopped. Rich Sex was a promo single, but it didn't garner any new excitement for the album. And plus she added Fifi to streaming to the album to like garner more streams, and it's so sad, Nicki. It's so sad. Just give it up. It's over. Like, maybe next album, but not this album.